everybody, I'm Jillian, and Amy asked me to do a little video about how I run my challenge groups since I said that it was one of my strengths. So these are my tips, and excuse me, I've never done a video before, so I'm going to look at my notes a lot. My first tip for the challenge group is as soon as they get their kit, make sure that they're getting familiar with it and they're addressing any questions that they have right up front. You don't want them to be nervous going into this. You want them to be confident. Next, get their phone number and their address. Their address, so you can send them a little something here and there. Just, it doesn't have to be anything that costs anything. Just a little note that they get snail mail. People love to get snail mail because it's so rare these days. And then their phone number, so you can text them immediately and start to get to know them because it's really important. Like Pat says, you want to be their best friend, for sure. Add them as a friend on Facebook and check out their page. Learn as much as you can about them. It makes the whole process easier when you know how to approach them. And you can tell a lot about a person from their Facebook, unless they're totally fake and just make it seem like their life is glorious and grand. But most of these people are pretty vulnerable and real with us, and so it's easy to get to know them. Record a voice memo. This is another thing that I picked up from Pat. I think it's a great idea. He sent me a voice memo one day, and I was like, wow, I really enjoyed that because it feels like I don't really like to talk on the phone, but I felt like that personal connection with him. So that was great. And most people don't want to talk on the phone, but you want them to trust you, and that's a great way to get them to do that, to be able to hear your voice and relate to you in that way and hear that you're compassionate. In the voice memo, I like to thank them. I let them know that I'm there for them. If it's 3 o'clock in the morning and they're in their kitchen and they're about to chug a thing of chocolate milk, I want them to text me and I want to talk them down off the ledge because you don't want them to hinder their results or set themselves back because that definitely is going to make them feel like crap physically and it's going to make them feel like crap emotionally that they let themselves down. So let them know that you're there for them whenever. Offer support, just like if they're grocery shopping. Or if they're, I want to do a spaghetti squash, but I don't know how to cook it. Let them know that you have tips, you have tricks, you're educated on this. So please text me, ask me any questions you have. I want your diet to be good and I will help you in any way to make sure that happens. Same thing with the exercises. We've all done the exercises before. So, if they have questions, they're not really sure about form, be there to answer those questions for them. Encourage them to be active in the group. I encourage all of my challengers to post. It doesn't even have to be about health and fitness. It can be about just a funny that they see in their newsfeed and it made them laugh and they think that it'll make everybody else laugh and brighten their day a little bit. Encourage them to be active in the group because you want everybody working together and talking and getting to know each other. I encourage them to add each other as friends too. We give accountability partners and stuff. So I'm always add everybody on Facebook, see what everybody's going through every day. And most of them do. Some people are super private. They don't want to, and that's okay. We don't force them to do anything. We're just encouraging them to do these things. Remind them that you're in this too, that they're not alone. You're doing a challenge. You have goals. You have things that you need to meet. You're not perfect. You don't want to. You want to be a leader, but you don't want to be egotistical, and you don't want to put yourself on a high horse ever. You want to be relatable and personable. And they want to feel like, you're really on the same level. Whether or not, you have lost more weight than them, you've already had success, it doesn't matter. You still have a struggle. We all have a struggle. And you want to relate to them with that. Compliment them. Tell them you're really proud of them for doing this. And then hit on their number one reason that they joined the group. Whether they said, they're super unhealthy, they can't run with their kids, or, they feel like they could perform better in their job if their physical was better. Whatever it was that they told you in the beginning, hit on that again. So it kind of gets in their brain. For prep week, I always start 7 days out just to get them going. I'm sure you all do that. God, my posture is terrible. But do introductions on day 1. I post about, a little write a paragraph about yourself, tell us about your kids, about your family, about your job, where do you live, how old are you, and I always lead by example with these posts. I always post first, so it gets them started. Day 2, I ask them to list 3 goals that they will achieve while they're doing this 21-day challenge, and this really gets their blood pumping. everybody for some reason like digs the goal thing, and they like to read everybody else's goals too and see, what everybody else, wants to do, aspires to do through this challenge. And then let's see, list something the next day, day 3, list something that you're proud of, and then tag somebody else. I got this from Pat in the challenge group that I'm doing with him right now, or that he's coaching me through. He did that, and I thought that was really cool. It's nice to read what other people feel good about themselves for. I don't know. It's uplifting. And so I did that in my group, and all the girls really responded well to it. Day 4, share a video of a transformation / 21-day fix success story. It doesn't have to be your video. I don't have a video. I haven't made one yet. Hopefully through the next few months, I'll get some really great pictures and I'll be able to make one. But I found a great one, and I'll drop the link in the comments below. But make sure that they watch it. And on the same day, post about an inspiration outfit. It can be either something that they want to go buy, something new. Like I went bought a bathing suit because I want to wear this really cute little bikini, and there's no way I would go out in public in it right now. But I would maybe in a few months when I'm thinner. Or, remind them that they might have a pair of shorts in the bottom drawer of their dresser that they've wanted to wear for years, but they just couldn't get into. Pull those out. Put those on, because that's going to be your goal. That's what eventually, it's not going to be the first round of the fix, and let them know that. But you want to keep them around for a long time, so you want them to do several rounds. You want to keep them drinking Shakeology. You want to get them to where they want to be. You want to show them that this works. So tell them to get whatever it is, get it out, and put it on. If you can only get it up to your knees, you can only get it up to your knees. But imagine yourself pulling it past your knees and buttoning it around your waist. Your new, much thinner waist. That always, I don't know, it gets them going too. You want to pump them up. You want to be confident. You want to be excited. You want them to be ready. If they're going into this like, oh God, this is going to be terrible. I don't want to eat healthy. Like, I want to have my Mountain Dew every morning. I have a girl. Oh my God, she drinks Mountain Dew every single morning. And now we're on our water thing. So she texted me this morning, and she is a bottle of water. She's like, girl, I stopped at the gas station and got water today. No Mountain Dew. So, it works. Instruct them on day 5 to shop and prep according to their weekend schedule, but to have everything done Sunday by 3. I think that if you go to church, you're home around 12 or 1 o'clock, and that gives you like a 2-hour window to do any last minute stuff. So usually people will shop on Friday. They will shop on, they will shop on Saturday, and then they'll do their food prep Saturday night, and then on Sunday they can just do all of the last minute things. Okay? And let's see, to post a sample of a meal plan and a grocery list is really important on day 5 because it gives them an idea of what they're going to be shopping for, what they're going to be cooking. If they want to follow your meal plan exactly, well, that's great. They can do that, or they can kind of modify it and do it to their own thing. I mean, I guess you could post that on day 4 if you wanted to. You don't have to do it on day 5. These are all just like, general guidelines of like times that you want to do this stuff. On the same day, make sure that you post some recipes for the 21-day fix so that if they don't like everything on your meal plan, they have other options. You can go on Pinterest and find tons of those things. And also have them post Shakeology recipes. Do chocolate and vanilla and whatever other flavor somebody has ordered in your group. All of my girls have chocolate or vanilla this time. So that makes it easy for me. On day 6, make a post geared specifically towards their questions, concerns, their worries, and take time to answer every question in detail. You want to spend time making sure that they're confident and they're comfortable. Confidence, like I said, is everything through this thing. You want them to feel good and feel ready. So take the time to do the research that you need to do. Reach out to other coaches if you don't know the answer, but make sure you give them the right and full answer. Day 7. Have every challenger write a positive affirmation on a piece of paper. They can do this just a simple thing, or they can like decorate it, make it pretty, and then have them drop a selfie holding the affirmation below in the comments so that you know that they've done it, you know they've written it. And then tell them to post it on the mirror where they get ready, or by the front door, or by the coffee pot, or wherever they know they're definitely going to see it every day. Maybe the top of the toilet seat. I don't know. But you want them to see it every single day and to say it to themselves and to remind themselves of that. Mine might be something like, you are beautiful. You have enough. You are enough. that's what I struggle with. So that's what I want to affirm myself every single day. And then you, of course, want to have them post their before and after pictures. Or, I'm sorry, their before pictures, so they can have good before and after pictures. You want to have them do their measurements. And then you want to send them another voice memo. Just really encouraging them, letting them know that they did great in their first week of prep, and you're super proud, and, you know, you're excited for the challenge, and yada, 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 so on and so forth. But really pump them up, make them feel good, so that when they wake up on Monday, they're ready to go. They're ready to make their Shakeology. You know, they're ready to grab their yummy prepped lunch and go to work and eat that and not snack in between and not go grab a Mountain Dew or whatever their vice is. Every day I post something of me to the group that I don't post on social media. I feel like people want to know that they're getting a more personal experience. And I think that this helps. Like, they're like, oh, she posted that here, but she didn't post that on Facebook, like, for everybody to see. So it's like you're letting them into your world a little bit more than you let everybody else into your world, because we let everybody into our world. So you want to make them feel like they're getting a little bit more of a personal experience. Water checks. I do water checks every day. I start them when I do my introductory week. And a water check is every day around noon. It's not always at noon. I mean, I'm not, you know, I can't always get there right at 12 o'clock, but it's always like around 1. I try not to do it before 11 or after 1, so it's always right in there sometime. But I text them, I ask them how much water they've had. Our goal is to drink half of our body weight every day. So I weigh 160 pounds. I need to drink 80 ounces. And I always tell them how much water I've had too. So it's not just like, I'm like, hey, how much water have you had? You know, I let them know that, oh, I've only had 22 ounces. I'm kind of slacking. I need to step it up. Or, hey, I'm doing really good today. I've been great about my water. So, you know, let them know that you're doing it too. That you're not just telling them to do it. You are living what you're preaching, because that's really important too. To be who you say you are and to do the things that you say that you do. Let's see. Inspirational quote or picture. And it needs to be, like, appropriate to the timing of the group. Like, yesterday, I posted a quote. It was from the book I'm reading, Rock Your Network Marketing Business by Sarah Robbins. And it was, whatever you're dreaming, dream bigger. So, you know, they're getting ready to start the challenge. They're all really excited. They're getting their kits. They're getting their Shakeology. So, you know, I want their goal that they had to be bigger. I want them to dream big. I want them to see the possibility that they can go and do more than they ever imagined. Because it's true, we can all go and do more than they ever imagined. Than we ever imagined. So, and then when the challenge starts, I want you to, underneath that or in that post somewhere, have them drop a comment with their strength for the day and their weakness for the day. It's encouraging to others to see that everybody's struggling with something and that we all have different strengths. You know, somebody might be like, oh, I feel like I've lost like 10 pounds. And the other one's like, oh my God, I feel like I'm gaining weight. You know, have them do their strengths and their weaknesses. It's a really good thing for everybody to see, and it gets them talking too and communicating. I don't encourage the scale. I don't encourage weighing yourself through the challenge or measuring yourself. If you want to put on your inspiration thing and see how that feels, or if you want to take pictures in the mirror, I'm okay with that. But I do not encourage them to weigh themselves or measure themselves, because numbers can be deceiving. So that's my thing. Shoot them a text the day before around bedtime, just really encouraging them the next day. You know, you want them to stay on track. You want them to stick with their Shakeology and with their eating plan. So shoot them a text every night and just say, hey, no matter how you did today, tomorrow's a new day. You got a clean slate. I'm proud of you. I'm here for you. Yada, yada, yada. Just encourage them. Sporadically, which is, a couple times a week or, whatever, I'll post for them to drop a food selfie or to drop a regular selfie, or to ask everyone to post their favorite Shakeology recipe. And that's great for people who aren't drinking Shakeology, because they get to see that everybody's really enjoying it and they're feeling good, and it gets them talking about it anyway. Ask everybody to post their favorite 21-day fix recipe that they found. Maybe a picture. Post a workout selfie. Poll everybody now and then. I don't know if you can like create polls. I just like type them in. Like, hey, what do you think about this? Your favorite workout. Your least favorite workout. What's your favorite thing that Autumn says? Who's your favorite cast member that's doing the workout with her? Where are they seeing the most results? How are they feeling? You know, what's the biggest difference in their energy level that they've noticed? Endurance, being able to keep up with the kids, whatever. And then, of course, like, post funny pictures and videos in the group. Keep them laughing. Keep morale high, because that's key. You want everybody to be happy and involved and loving the experience that you're providing them. So those are my tips for a good challenge group. And if you have anything for me, because I'm sure you do, because I'm sure I missed something, because I'm new at this too, I would love your suggestions and any help that you can give me. So thanks for watching, and I hope I did okay. Bye.